out. Once they turn left. Ammo away. Ammo okay. The dog locked up. Make him go crazy. Yeah, what's that, Bird? 100,000 on who he my head? I might take that one hit myself. Man, listen, show me some proof it's 100K on my head. I might hit myself. Ain't a baby too. Yeah, another ain't a baby too, you heard me? A lot of my partners, they don't be giving it. So they move fast, they move reckless. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, that they shouldn't do. You hear me? So it ain't hard to on us. We don't duck Rick, we don't hide from nobody. And we in the streets for real. We talking, we in the streets for real. Ducking Rick. See, we don't duck Rick. So, you know, it ain't hard to catch one of us and kill us. We'll take it to because you got to. You feel me? You'll pull up anywhere. You know? You take the gang how it come up. You hear me? They gonna come, you know what I'm saying? We just respect it when they come back. You hear me? It's what it is, man. But I don't do all the internet. You hear me? I don't do all the internet. Man, it's all good though, man. We ain't doing no boss trip. We ain't doing no boss trip. Don't you got it?
Southside, Uptown, Big Dog, CLEEZY 5, aka the landlord. The man who is at the top chair of the Top Boy Gorillas record label. The man who carried on his brother's dreams, hopes, goals, and helped his brother achieve what it was he was setting out to achieve from the grave. Man, that's a story, that's a thing of legends. And just like Boosie, this man thugged with multiple different generations and still continues to stand strong, even though TBG's changed so much. So many people lost their lives to the penal system. We talking about the parish and penitentiary. Due to some not being able to weather the storm and endure the struggle until the fruits of their labor eventually paid off, and ultimately they made mistakes that cost them their freedom, and others being falsely convicted. But regardless of the fact, the police, FBI, DEA, Alphabet Boys in general, or any distraction, this man still would not quit. You have to admire this man's prevalence and pure relentlessness as far as wanting to make it to achieve that common goal of making it to be that outlet into the industry that they started 15, maybe 20 years ago. Him and his brother Ivy Smith. And even throughout all the losses, even throughout all the heartache, even throughout all the pain of just seeing so many people pass, these guys still understand that the losses come with it. As he states, losing people you love, that's all a part of choosing this lifestyle. So kids, beware before you step off that porch and decide to pick up that sack and decide to pick up that slap and feel like you want to run the blocks. Because that person you started with, 9 times out of 10 you won't end with. That's the thing he's come to understand. And that's the thing that garners so much respect from me. Because majority of people don't want to understand this. They don't want to take this in and accept that this is the reality of the lifestyles that we choose. Regardless of who you are, you got to respect this man. Because he's the type of person that's going to grind it out. Whether it's the good or the bad and all in between.
What's wrong with you? You know, free mode. What's wrong with y'all? What's what you gotta say? What's what you gotta say? got my brother doing at 12, man. Y'all oh, look, don't hold y'all some bail because he coming home, believe that.
10 grand?
Yeah.
They told on that too. What that look like that, Tix?
They talk.
Chica, what that look like? 10 grand?
Ooh.
You better stop it.
Ooh, you're
You better get your mother paper.
Boy, don't come playing with us.
Sound me that
Playing with us. And don't come ask me nothing about nothing. You heard me? If you don't see me with them, don't ask me about them. Straight up. That's how I'm coming, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all know what's up.
Now, in my personal opinion, the one that seemed like it cut the deepest was losing G. And I'm not saying that, losing his family, friends, and women who were like sisters to him did not hurt, because it definitely did, and you can tell. But you could tell that he looked at G Money like a son, and you can also see that hurt him the most.
35 at the Louis store?
10 on my
Extra main.
and I've been with
They took my main.
turned up round his
Your name came up.
you got shot in your
This nigga town.
with a stamp on the brick.
Rest in peace, Ivan Smith.
He started with the
Ain't home in 09.
got straight to the
90 days later,
ran him up round his
got Gorilla Gang with me.
and we stay with the
No, we ain't got no deal.
doing this by
TBG Gorilla Gang.
landlord be the click.
Turn your day into nightmares.
Oh,
Yeah. Y'all know the Razzle sound.
Yeah, I ain't a rapper. I ain't
You
nothing
know.
like these rappers,
Yeah.
and I don't with these rappers.
Real trap, real street. Believe that. Yeah.
Catch us in traffic.
Nigga, reality show on the way. Yeah, stick. Turn around the way.
Bro, wait.
On the wrong. No wrong.
Dude, don't be really riding for real. You know one that's really for real?
I know a couple.
I know more than a couple. Oh, man, y'all do ride some for real, though.
Young scooters said the police gonna start charging. Yeah, but the streets gonna be clean.
I'm gonna tell you something, though, bro. If you have release, you know what I'm saying, man? Tell that look out for you, man. You taking all that nothing, man.
Nothing, you hear me?
They told me hurt, man. So you need to be looked out for. You gonna stand in front of that, man.
You like,
Man, and still be around here looking bogus. Oh, that's why you dropped out. G3, come out.
This is G3, and yeah, it's exactly what you thinking. It cut him so deep that he even named his dog after him.
Three.
Come here, G. Come on, G. What you say, boy? What you say, buddy, boy? What you say, buddy, boy?
All men understand. As a man, we don't invite the issues, but if it comes, we resolve them. And you can see who he was clapping at with this one. They get their swag from us, so we deserve a finder's fee. Yeah, I guess that's true. You could say that. But you also got to applaud this man for being a part of his brother's kids' lives and helping them have some type of guidance. Because as we all know, when the man is gone, the household tends to be a lot easier to penetrate. And so many different ideologies seem to just seep in and negative spirits. So you always need that man there for protection. But this man been locked away for 3 years based off of conspiracy. And although we do have a word of him saying he has his lawyer on the case fighting for it, that was almost a year ago. It's still pretty much no update as far as when this man is going to be released. So, in my opinion, it seems like they're going to try to hit him with a RICO and try to get him as a kingpin, which is flat out nonsense because as we all know, these guys do music and they do not indulge in street activities whatsoever. So, with that being said, CLEEZY 5, as we all know, was a stand-up G. And I'm going to just show y'all a few examples of what I mean by that. Believe
You know what you gotta do to get change. You know what you gotta do to get change. No, you ain't hit no you had now. I recall here. You know what you gotta do to get change. You know what you gotta do to get change. When you cross me, your pocket. I almost see it, so I almost got out my element on it 5 minutes ago. Y'all almost had me. I was finna say some man. Y'all better chill out of it. Y'all really better chill out. I almost said, boy, that's what y'all want to hear though. I almost gave it to y'all. That's how y'all want to hear it. Live and direct, cause y'all know I don't give a yeah, I ain't finna let y'all see me penitentiary either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sleeping 3 days trying to put one on the nose, huh, bro? Who can relate to that? 187, this ain't rivalry, man. They PC. I don't even know how to spell that. I don't even want to spell that. They say they need to free me off PC. I'll be at the middle of the instead of talking about PC. What did they say? The police. They say the police is a detective, a FBI department. So how do you get a phone in PC? Officer. Ask your boss, man. Landlord does not go to PC. Yeah. That's how I feed you just like this here. Yeah. Just how I'm gonna get you bump heads. Just like this here. That bread a mother. In the huddle just like that. Shut the whole huddle down. Look. Say we attended some funerals and we gave some. Yeah, we done attended some and we done gave some, man. It's all in the game, baby boy.
Yeah, it come with it. When you doing
It's all about who got the longest. It's all about who got the longest win. You heard me?
now we don't get the mother. Yeah, we ain't doing no crime about it. We sliding about it, baby.
We sliding about it, baby.
Told y'all, man, this guy is a real stand-up G. He ain't taking nothing from nobody, and he ain't playing with nobody. But even on another tip, even on a boss tip, he still does his stuff and structures his stuff like a boss. And lets it be known, you ain't gonna play with me or my money or anything I love. Come with what I need, or otherwise, we're gonna have some problems, and you really don't want no problems with me. That's the reason that CLEEZY, aka the landlord, is white steppers out of Baton Rouge. White steppers out of Louisiana, period. He's the epitome of what it means to be an OG, and he's showing these youngins how to rock the right way. Keep your business off the internet. Keep your mouth closed and stay silent. Stop speaking your movement so much. And not to mention, he held it down with his homie Beezy and let him know, I told y'all we was gonna be rich together. Did I lie to you yet? While also going on to speak about how these youngins do too much on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Then he blasts OB&J to let him know my loyalty only lies with my side. So I ain't got no peace treaty for you, my brother. Keep it moving. Real talk, real talk. CLEEZY 5 is a real landlord and all-around stand-up OG, and it shows in his everyday life. Rest in peace to G Money and free Big 5. Check out these moments where he showed you how much of a big dog he really is.
He can pay about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. can't blame them. You know, they in their ears who they think gangsters. You know, telling them otherwise, they ain't really telling them, you know, don't serious. You know, so they get loose, you know. What up, bully? What up, Chubb? Big boy, I called you the other day. Chubb, what's up, baby? Yeah, shout out to Big Chubb, man. Real gangster from Blackman, man. Stand up, man. Stand up, man. I got two.
How big is your security guard got right there?
You say how big is here?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the world daddies. Got the world daddies, you heard me? Got the kitchen, them butcher knives. Yeah.
What they call it? Them gazoo, what they call it?
Yeah, he don't speak, he don't say a word, you heard me? That's all he look, sit there. That's all he do is sit there. Yeah, he just sit, he sit.
That bitch CLEEZY got his security sitting on the bedside in jail with him. Nigga say he got the.
Don't say a word, yeah. Don't say a word, yeah.
Oh, he reminded me of me.
Yeah. He just sit there and don't say a word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said if he say something, I might jug him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't doing that. I feed steak and potato every day. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feed him steak and potato. Oh, he ain't hungry now. Take him out, big old. Yeah.
Oh, he don't eat.
Yeah, he eating good. Yeah.
That's how you do it, baby. My time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Say, Rand, where my mother? Money. I say, Rand, slap. Man, my mother. Money janky. Boy. Oh, my money, I went to jail. Right out. They go out right there, man. They go out right there, man.
I'm a rapper.
I'm a rapper. All right. Take a lot of just to live this here lifestyle. Bottom to the top, my lifestyle. Oh, get the. I woke up like this. Chopper. Good job, man. You know, never rap out the landlord, yeah. I just made a settlement check. I just made a settlement check back here today. Yeah.
Talking about 12.
Somebody was opening up a bunch of credit cards using my name.
I entered my social security number.
My son's name.
Yeah.
In a can.
Yeah, I just made a settlement check back here today with 2 dependents. Yeah. Yeah. Tripping. Ain't doing nothing. You heard? Life of the big dog on the inside, you heard? Got big dogs live on the inside, baby. We do what we want to. do what they want to on the inside, baby. Got my blood right there. Got my blood right there. White boy. Yeah. Tiger Woods.
This he don't want to play no game.
Video.
Huh? He said Missy Cole. This is
Hurricane. No. Uptown everywhere we go.
Once again, free Big Five and rest in peace to G Money. And rest in peace to everybody else who lost their lives within this video. Free everybody else behind them chains that we showed in the video and all across the world. All the men who doing these unlawful life sentences. All of the men who being locked away for, the sack game, hustling. Shout out to all the biggest steppers across the world. I love doing this series for y'all. Y'all keep me going, like I said before. Y'all keep me moving. And shout out to all the ones who really support the channel and come through showing love, 24/7. Make sure you drop your shout out in the comment section so I can give you a shout out in the next video. You know what I'm saying? This is just me trying to show a second of love on this video.